Hello everyone and welcome back to some more Rome 2 Siege action. We got a big old 4v4 for you here. This one's been sent in to us by Snowman. And as always, let us go over the players on the field of battle, quickly go over army comps, and then we'll get right into it. So, defending, we have, playing as Parthia, Babini? I think it's Babini. Snowman is playing as Colchis, Skull is commanding Swaby, and Saladin is playing as Nabatea. Attacking here, we have TMA? Tima? Or is it just TMA? Playing as Athens, Halburst 1 playing as Carthage, Black Knight playing as Arverni, and Awesome DJ 427 playing as Kush. So let's see what everyone is rocking here with. We'll start with the defenders and work our way around to the attackers, and then we'll get this replay underway. So, Swaby is bringing, please tell me it's a bunch of Club Levy. It is. It is a bunch of Club Levy that appears to be triple silver chevron up, which does significantly, of course, increase their stats. Not, all right, I say significantly. That's a bit of a stretch, but melee attack has been bumped up to 30, melee defense has been bumped up to 50, and base morale has been bumped up to 40. I wonder if we can find someone who is not... Yeah, lots of Club Levy. This could be either good or bad. This could be good or bad, because Club Levy, while they are light kind of throwaway units, they do a great deal of not necessarily armor penetration, but because they have a club, they do well against heavily armored units. Yeah, looks like they're all triple chevron. What are you gonna do? How about your general? Where's your general at? Here he is, back here. Swordmaster General, double gold. Did he not bring archers? Good. He didn't bring archers. Jesus Christ. Okay. All right. Well, let's see how that plays out. Moving on. We'll go to Nabatea since we're right here. Nabatea is bringing over. We got some Nabatean Noble Cav. We have Desert Chariots. Got to keep these boys moving or they will die quick. Nabatean Swordsmen. Nabatean Heavy Archers. Very good unit. Some Axe Warriors. Axe Warriors. That's probably going to be Armored Desert Hoplites. Not bad. Not bad. And yeah, that's it for Nabatea as well? Really? Okay. Parthia is bringing. Let's see. Of course, we have some Cav here. Noble Horse Archers. Camel Cataphracts. 2 Camel Cataphracts. And then we have Parthian Swordsmen. Probably quite a bunch. Quite a bunch of Parthian Swordsmen. Good gracious. Parthian Foot Archers. These guys are actually pretty good if I remember correctly. Yeah, they get was that focus shot or whatever that increases the damage. 150 range, 40 missile damage. They're essentially Syrian. They're dollar store Syrian archers is what the Parthian Foot Archers are. And what are Eastern Archers? Really? Wait. Oh no, that's Colchis. Wait, so where are the rest of your archers, Parthia? Okay, here we go. I was about to say, like, don't tell me you only brought one archer unit. And then yeah, what do we have? But just a bunch of Parthian swordsmen. Not the best, not the worst. They just are. I believe the funds for this, what do we got here? Eastern, oh, that's Colchis as well. I think the funds were 1170 for this, if I remember correctly in the description. And then, okay, we're rounding it out with Colchis. Colchis has brought Carly Axeman. Don't forget, these guys are Cartley, not Carly. Cartley Axeman, these guys are pretty good. Stats are pretty solid. Pretty like down the middle, but don't forget, because they have axes, that is a little bit of a bonus towards armor penetration. 1, 2, 3. Some Hillman, Eastern Spears, Hillman. It's 4 Cartly Axemen. And then back here, what do we got? 5, 6, 7. And then Colchian Nobles. Let's see. I think it was 2 Colchian Nobles. Then we have, I guess, 3 or 4 Eastern Archers. And then a Colchian Noble General. Attackers are bringing, what do we got here? Carthage is rocking with some late Carthaginian hoplites. We have some mercenary Iberian Cav. Noble fighters, always a scary unit to encounter. Noble cavalry. Cretans, 3 of them, of course. Noble fighters, again. Libyan infantry. And then we got Gallic warriors up on the siege towers. Not bad. And then we got Kush over here is rocking with, what do we got? Kushite slave infantry. Ugh. These guys are going to get shredded the minute they get up on the wall. Let's see. Armored Shotel warriors, 3 right there. 4, 5, 6, 7 armored Shotel warriors. Royal Kushite Archer General. And then just Nubian Bowman. And that's it for Kush, actually. Spent a lot of money on these armored Shotel warriors. This goes to full hour, though, so we'll see how this goes. Then we got Athens back here. They have... Oh, no. Rhodian Slingers, Rhodian Slingers, Rhodian Slingers, and Slingers. Athens gets access to archers, right? Do they not get access to Cretans as well? I don't know why he would bring Slingers on attack. Slingers are better for defense because it's easier for them to shoot up to the walls from inside as opposed to... whatever. I mean, you'll get some hits shooting at the walls, at units on the walls, but you're not going to get a lot. And obviously you can't shoot over the walls like you could with archers. So that's why if I'm on attack, I'm not bringing somebody that can only use slingers. It's not worth it. And I'm almost positive that Athens has access to various... well, I think they just get the regular bullshit archers, but then they also have access to Cretans. So, yeah, I don't know why you wouldn't bring... I mean, at least bring 3 Cretans, and then you could bring 1 Rhodian, but whatever. Thorax Hoplites, we got 4 right there. Then we have 2 Thorax Swordsmen, 3 Light Hoplites, 2 Thorio Spears. Up front and center here, we have Light Hoplite, Light Hoplite, Light Hoplite, Light Hoplite. And then, wait, do they have the Vanguard ability? Is it them? No. Who has the Vanguard ability then? That allowed them to put the towers up front. Because it's not Arverni. I don't think it's not them either, right? It can't be the these... Hello? Resist the heat and just hide. Yeah, I don't know who or how they got them up there. Let's see. Celtic Warriors, Chosen Swordsman, 1, 2, 3, 4 Chosen Swords, 5, 6, 7. 1 Oathsworn, or 2 Oathsworn rather, the General. And then we have a unit of Naked Warriors and 2 Levy Freemen. So we're going to see how this goes. So as you can see, they moved up their siege towers up to the wall so that they can use the Scorpion that's up here to hopefully try and fire on these guys. The problem here is, I don't know if this will actually have the angle to be able to get that. But what you really want to do is, if you have units that you can deploy past the line here, you can do this with. The way that they did this is not great. What you really want to do is, so this tower should really be all the way over here and facing this way. You want it on an angle, because then that's how you're going to get these guys here so that it won't fire anymore. Because what you don't realize is that this... can I get the camera just so? Okay. This... Think that there's an imaginary box here, okay? This imaginary box extends just a little bit past the pole arms here, all right? So if you're firing at it head on, or even from the side a little bit, you're going to be hitting that imaginary box that's here, and you're not actually going to be getting... they might get lucky. They might get 1 or 2 guys, which is really... You only need to get... I think if there's 2 guys left and they stop firing. So maybe they'll get lucky, but... If you want to guarantee that you're going to get these guys, then you have to put it on an angle. Same here. You know, that's just the way that you should do it. And then, yeah, of course, these guys here are not going to be firing anything. I mean, they'll be firing at these guys up here on the wall, the hillmen. They'll be firing, and once these guys are visible, they'll start shooting at them. But for the most part, these towers aren't going to be doing much of anything. All right, 60 minutes on the clock. Let's start this replay, and we'll see what happens. Yeah, I don't know who, because it's not them. Who gets to Vanguard deploy? It's not these guys either. Why would it be? Or is it the Nubian Bowmen? Hide. Resistance to heat. Resistant to fatigue. And just flame shot. I don't know. I really don't know. Focus starting to fire. Doesn't look like he's using flaming shot. Hopefully he'll switch. Got a nice hit on the late Carthaginian hoplites here. Honestly, though, well, it's here. And the closer they are, the more accurate your shots are going to be. So I guess I can't fault him. Ooh! Athens bunching up. It looks like they're just going to try and knock down this whole section of wall there. Honestly, he should have brought more of these and then shared. He should have brought the maximum amount that he could have and spared one or two to Kush, Carthage, or Arverni. Arverni now has to move his Celtic warriors. Whether or not he's going to go all the way over here, who knows? Let's see. Are these guys actually firing at anything? So see, they're trying to hit this. Trying to hit these things and see how it's just like hitting this. Even if it goes below... did you see that? It was below the arm here, and it bounced off, because there's just an invisible thing. So who is he fighting? Oh my god, this is perfect. This is precise. Yes, look at that. Precisely what you want to be going at. Columned up like this. They're asking to be destroyed. See how quickly the number's dropping. You never want to be like this. You never want to column up your troops when you're running up to the walls while they have wall-mounted artillery, because that projectile is going to roll through and take out even more. You want a long, thin, straight line until you get up to where you want to be, and then you put your guys, and then you let your units do what they need to do. Hopefully he gets all of his shots off, and none of his shots are wasted. What is going on? This is kind of a cluster right now. Because it feels like Kush and Athens are trying to earn a race to see who can get to where first. Oh. Okay. I don't think I've ever seen this before. That is actually genius. Holy crap, that's fucking genius. Genuinely, wow, okay. So he moved, if you can't tell what's going on, he's moved the towers up against the arrow tower, and now it can't shoot anything. That is, that's amazing. I can't believe I never thought of that before. All right, anyway. Moving along. Sally out. Yes, love to see it. Mercenary Gallic warriors getting jumped by some hillmen. They're going to have a tough time in the beginning because as all these guys are coming off the siege tower, the men that are down here are going to have a hell of a time fighting all of these hillmen. Cab is out. They're going to... Cataphract's going to smash right into... What do we got? Noble fighters, Libyan infantry, and the hoplites here. Come right around. Come right around. Oh, got more late Carthaginian hoplites coming in. Honestly, these guys this way and then around. At least that's how I feel it should be done. God, this is genius, though. Look at that. Already routing. They're going to come back, though. 46 men. They'll come back. Chariots have gone out, thrashing through these light hoplites over here. Up to, oh my god, 300, 400. The number is 420, 425, 428, 429, 430. Jeez. Oh, and they're starting to waver. Get him inside. Get him in there. Get him in there. Pull back. Pull back. What was shooting at them? Something must have been shooting at them. Good God. Get in there. Oh, they're just like, we don't know what to do. We don't know what to do. There they go. There they go. But, jeez, yeah, Celtic Warriors are just thrashed. If he can get away, if he can keep away from these guys, which he should be able to do since it's Cav, then there's a strong... Oh, was it them? Was it them that was shooting at them? The towers? There we go. He's coming back. That's good. I would, at this point, if it were me, with the chariots, I would just let them come back and chill so they get some of their morale back. Unfortunately, they broke again. And then I'd use them again. So what's going on here? Athens is finally getting these tortoises up to the walls. Oh, Swaby's a little close. Here's something you have to keep in mind when you're knocking down the walls here, okay? If you have units too close here, what's going to happen is when these walls collapse, all the stonework and stuff is going to fall on these troops. And it's going to take out, not a huge chunk, but enough to make a bit of a difference. Which, of course, is not great. Meanwhile, over here, oh yeah, Eastern Spearmen getting beat up against some Libyan infantry. Hillmen aren't doing too good either. 37 kills. But, I mean, they've eaten up a lot of Carthage's time so far. Look, there's one thing that you need to understand about sally outs. Sally outs never have to be wholly successful. They just have to be successful enough to cause a giant headache for the attackers, okay? It's more about demoralizing the attacker than it is about completely stopping it. And by it I mean the assault of the walls, okay? If you can slow it down a little bit, then that's great. Did he lose anybody here? No, he was far enough away, so that's good. Ooh. I wonder if something's going to glitch here. No, nothing's going to glitch. Falling. Okay, that's good. Not far enough away that he didn't lose anything. Mercenary Gallic Warriors over here taking on some Club Levy. They might have lost some because they're so close. Possibility here. Alright, so with the tortoises, I can understand why he brought the slingers, but still, slingers can't arc their shots. So even if he sets up his slingers, okay, check this out. Even if he sets up his slingers here to fire in, you still have these tortoises here. They're going to be blocking the majority of the shots. Okay? I wonder if these are still... Because technically this should still be firing. But it's been neutralized, so it doesn't matter. They have a good charge bonus, right? Yeah, so Club Levy should really be counter-charging these guys. But they're not. That's what I would like to see, but it's not what happened. It's not happening. I mean, it is what it is. How are we doing over here with the Cav? Getting chased, but again, like, as Carthage, why are you doing this? What exactly are you accomplishing here? Except for dragging away one of your units, making them tired, and pulling, like I said, pulling them away from where they really need to be. Eastern Spearmen came back. There we go. What about those chariots? Did they come back? That doesn't look like it. There we go. Shots out. Nice. Look at this nice clumping of troops here. Nabatea getting some good shots off here. Nice. Love to see it. How many? 71 so far. What about them? 47. Do they still have ammo? Ah, no. They're done. Unfortunate, but it is what it is. And you can tell that he is manually controlling this because you saw 2 shots go out. 17 Noble Cab coming on out. roving around, looking for something to go after. Honestly, he's I don't know. I feel like he's going too far away. I think he needs to start coming back, because all they really got here is these Kushite slave infantry. A nice charge into the rear of these guys will seriously deplete their numbers, and then you could just continue the charge right into all of these guys. Are they firing? They are. Let's take a look at this. Are you guys firing? You're not firing. No, he's moving them. Yeah, it's moving them because you don't have shots. Oh, Gallic hunters. Sneaky, sneaky. Firing right into the sides and the backs of these Club Levy. This line, I think, is going to break pretty soon. Yeah, it doesn't matter that they're triple silver chevron. It's fucking Club Levy. They're a support unit. You can't, like, realistically, you shouldn't be sending them in by themselves. It's a fun meme army that can potentially work. Absolutely. It's very situational, I feel like. And so far, the way that Athens has knocked down these walls to allow so many enemy troops to pour in, this line is not going to hold. And there's no point in him trying to pull away, because if he does that, he's going to incur even more losses. So he's kind of in a catch-22 at the moment. Where's Nabatea? You're all the way out here. Do something, please. What about Carthage? And okay, Camel Cataphracts came on back. Again, I feel like Parthia is playing a fantastic game of keep away, and Carthage is participating. Like, the only thing that you ever need to do, in my opinion, of course, like, and there's many different ways that you can deal with sally outs, but at this stage of the battle, where you have the walls knocked down, you have men who have taken the walls and are now on the ground fighting, stop chasing. Don't do this. Bring these guys in, because sooner or later, these guys have to make it up onto the wall or through the breach. I think, too, a big problem here is that they're focusing so heavily on this and here as well, because you can see it seems like at least Carthage is moving his men to the siege tower. Of course, I could be wrong. You never want to do this. You never want to focus all of your effort into one section of the wall, because now what can the defenders do? What do the defenders have to do, except for worry about one particular part of the wall that they have to defend? And now what you're doing is you're allowing them to have all of these extra units in reserve that don't have to do anything except sit there, reserve their strength, and keep their energy. Whereas if you attacked multiple sections of the wall, I mean, Arverni gave up. They gave up over here and said, "Nah, screw it. We're not gonna do it. We're not gonna attack that section of the wall. Forget it." So now what we got here is a 48-minute grind fest for the attackers to try and make their headway through here. Whereas Swaby is now pouring more of his Club Levy in, which is friggin' hilarious. And they're doing all right. They're now doing all right. I mean, yeah, some of these guys are losing. They're getting help from the Eastern Archers here and the Nabatean Heavy Archers. They're doing all right. I mean, they're not putting up crazy numbers, but they don't really need to. They just need to hold these guys in place, not let them go anywhere, and bonk them with their fucking clubs. Pardon me. But here's a little bit of a dangerous situation. They're moving so many guys to crush all of this here there's a little bit of a gap right here. A little bit of a gap. Granted, there are Hillmen here. I mean, it's Hillmen, but there are Hillmen here. But this should be plugged up. Oh, he's pulling them back. No, don't do that. Press your advantage. You have a huge advantage right now. You have 2 units who are wavering. They might break soon. You have another unit, especially these guys, getting rid of the Libyan infantry and the Gallic warriors, the mercenary Gallic warriors. That's huge. Remember, this Club Levy was not doing too hot before. They have 101 kills, so that's pretty neat. Again, Carthage is focusing too much on these 3 units. It's not worth it. This is not worth it. Okay? And Arverni is now joining in on the fun with this. And this is... Okay. This is the thing about sally outs. Okay? You don't necessarily need to actually get into combat when you're sallying out. It's not necessary. You don't have to. Simply, I mean, look at this. 3 units of cav. 3, that's it. And they have tied up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 units. Okay? That's that's a losing battle. If it's taking you 7 units to make yourself feel secure against 3, meanwhile, your allies are having a really hard time getting through this breach, and you haven't attacked any other section of the wall, you're doing something wrong there, my guy. What we got going on here? Nabatea is coming back around. We have anything going on over here? No, nothing. Egypt is shifting, or Egypt. Athens, I think he did shift for a second. But even he has this too. The minute that the walls had fallen, these units right here should have started moving up. They're so far back. And I guarantee you that when he sets them to move, when he finally asks them to move forward, they're going to run. So they're going to run this entire distance. That entire distance. And they might still be fresh when they get here. But once they get in, they're not going to be fresh for much longer. Then they're going to be tired or winded, whatever the next step is. And then after that, they're going to be tired. And then they're going to be exhausted. But if he had moved them up here from the get, there's nothing here to shoot at them. All of their archers are far enough back that he could have them here. He could have them right here. Hello? Green, are you there? He could have them here. And he would probably be fine. I can't tell you how many battles I have seen, how many battles I have participated in, where this happens and the attackers lose. Putting all your eggs in one basket is never a good idea. It's just not. And you want to know what the craziest thing is too? They haven't used any of their more expensive units yet. They're letting Swaby do all the heavy lifting. There you go, Arverni, using your brain. Come on. Try and slip on by. That's what I like to see. That's what I like to see. But it looks like, yep, Hillman moving on up. Going to counter this, which is great. Also brought down the Nabatean swordsman. Fantastic. But what do we have? Chosen swordsman, the slave infantry, Levy Freeman, Libyan infantry, and what's this? The Gallic warriors. All being held up by Club Levy. Again, this is one of the cheapest units in the game, and they are holding up a whole bunch of way more expensive, well, maybe not the Kushite, maybe not the Kushite slave infantry, but they're being held up. Are these on fire? Are these taking more damage? No, they're not. Oh, they captured this. But is it firing? It is. What I think that they really need to do is take the Cartley Axemen and come over here and neutralize this so it's not firing at them anymore. Here we go. Parthian Swordsman coming on out. Gonna assist the Camel Cataphracts. I mean, I just don't understand. Yeah, our Vernie's like almost done. I mean, don't get me wrong. He still has his Naked Swords, the Naked Warriors, and the 2 Oathsworn. But as far as infantry goes, all he really has left, I'm not going to count these guys because they're in here and they've taken casualties already, except for this unit. And that unit. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, rather. Sorry. Four chosen swords.
Find your targets!
I mean, 6, but Levy Freeman are on their way out. There they go. They're trying to come through this gap. Defenders were on it. Cartley Axemen going to take on the Chosen Swords. I think that they should probably win. The Cartleys. I mean, what's their armor? 75? 75? Weapon damage isn't as much. But the melee attack is more. This is ridiculous, man. This mob of Club Levy is absolutely demolishing. Here we go. Here we go. Nice. Look at that. Got you baited. Camel Cataphracts managed to catch the Cretans out. And it seems like the Parthian Swordsmen were not far behind to help counter the mercenary noble fighters. Now, this is a fight that they'll lose, but it's way more important that he manages to get the Camel Cataphracts behind these lines. So now that he can just charge right on through. Look at that. He popped, what was it, Trample, I believe. Getting into the Rhodian Slingers. Definitely want to try and get rid of these guys. Because once they get in and they have line of sight, the Rhodian Slingers will do a number. Nice, going after these guys too. Going to have them stop firing for a minute. So that'll give the guys on the inside of the wall a breather for a little bit. But he was just ping-ponging all over the place. And that's really what you want to do, especially... Let me just slow it down for a second. I know some of you don't like it when I do slow-mo, but here we are. So where are we at? 313 kills, 15 guys laughed. 13 guys laughed. When you get behind enemy lines like this, oh, that's what you want to be doing. You just want to hit, move, hit, move, hit, move. You want to ping-pong around. You want to be like a friggin' pinball man. Get into general there too. If you can manage to take out the Kushite general, that would be huge. Not that it would cause any of the Kushite units to start to rout, but still. So he still has the Noble Horse Archer general, and he still has 1 unit of Camel Cataphracts left, full, fresh, ready to go. Is he taking shots at these guys? He should. He should. Was I cracked the whip? Second win. Is he firing at them? I think so. This would be what you want to go after too, because they got the back to it. Anyway, what's going on in here? 2 units of Club Levy starting to waver. Libyan infantry not doing too hot. There goes the sword. God, I can't. I mean, I feel like I'm a broken record, but don't do this. It's not. This is not. It's not worth it. This is really not worth it. Attacking one singular point is not worth it. Unless you're like absolutely sure that the units that you've picked can break through. Focusing one point is never a good idea. You know? I mean, look, they have... He's worried. Look, how many are here? 2. It's 2 units, one of which only has 63 guys left. And they have 1, 2, 3 chosen swords sitting here because he's worried. It's wild. Absolutely wild. Oh, brother. Uh-oh. I was supposed to come tomorrow. Sorry. I ordered my son's 4th birthday is coming up. And he's obsessed with trains. So I got him some Brio stuff. And it was all supposed to get delivered tomorrow, but one thing's coming today. And if he finds out and he sees it, he's going to be like, "It's for me?" Like, no, it's not for you. It is, but I can't tell you that. Nabatine Noble Cav is outside, back over here. Noble Fighters got thrashed. Oh my goodness. 1 charge. That's all you need is 1 charge, and these guys are gone. But that might be bait. This might be bait. For what, I don't know, because these guys are so far away, but it could be bait. How are we doing here? Okay. Now the club levy are starting to dwindle away, which is, but they put up a hell of a fight. But I just feel like, I don't know, I just feel like that they don't really have a lot left. Rhodian Slingers are pretty well beat up. Not all of them, but some of them are. Kushite, our Armored Hotel Warriors are coming in. That's going to be a problem. 36. Yeah, so they need to... I think they need to just start, holding choke points. I think Nabatea needs to start bringing some of the Armored Desert Hoplites into these choke point areas and to hold them as best as he possibly can. These guys, they can't still have... do they? No, Nabatine swordsmen are with javelins. So yeah, I don't know why they're up there. They should be down here and in the fight, honestly, in my opinion. Nice dodge, moving away. How's it going over here? Still just hanging. Club levy. How many kills did they get? 62. Yeah, so I think these 2 units I'd probably start moving. I don't know where. But I would definitely take this guy out. Just because. There's 50 of them left. 1 charge would probably be good enough to get rid of him. He still has ammo. Still has ammo. Still has ammo. Alright, I'm gonna try and get something cool here. That's kind of cool. Oh, but now his sword disappeared. Son of a bitch. Did he just chop off his head? It's certainly what it looked like. Swordsman coming on in. I like this. I think this is a cool shot. Aw, damn it. Sometimes I wish that you could also rewind in this game. But you can't. Come on, show me something cool here. It's definitely the angle that I want. Are these guys coming in? Was it Levy Freeman still throwing their jabbies? Hello? Come on. Somebody do something cool. It's tough. Everyone's like on top of each other, so that's hard. Oh, someone is retreating. Who's falling back here? Pulling back is Light Hoplites. Again. Oh, he's moving these guys up. Noble Fighters coming on over here. They're going to take these guys on. No. I would take them down. I think the defenders at this point need to distract. And so I think it would be a good moment now to not necessarily engage, but just move these guys, just to like get them to panic a little bit, you know? I think that would be worth it. Come on. That's a cool detail, the arrow through the shield. Come on, somebody please do something cool. All right. What if, look at his face. Look at his face. Okay. What was it? I think it's this. One more, just in case. Okay. Back to normal speed. All right, so it's going. Attackers are slowly making some progress, but again, because they're only attacking one spot, it's allowing the defenders to bring up troops as they need it. They can answer in kind to any type of threat that is perceived. Man, if they could get somebody else up on the wall here and rush them this way to not only neutralize this, but then also get in the back here. Athens has come in with his Epeius Lancers. Why? You didn't even get anything. What was the point of that? If anything, all you're doing is getting Did he dismount? No, okay. What are these guys doing? Are they out? They're out. These guys are still firing, but again, like, what are you firing at? They're trying to get at these guys. How many? 110. They might have got, they maybe got 50 guys. It's not worth it. It really isn't. Oh, yeah, definitely move. Come on. Move these guys. Are you smoking crack right now? What are you doing, Carthage? Please, please, Colchis, please notice this. Oh, for the love of God, notice that. And still, these guys are paralyzed. They shouldn't be here. They shouldn't be here. They should be getting slowly but surely pulled over this way to get them ready to come on in. It is wild, the psychological terror that 3 units sitting outside the gates can create. It truly is insane. It's not something that you would expect, but it works. It works. Again, Colchis, please notice this. You could wipe these guys out 25 kills. They still have plenty of ammo left. Take these guys out, please. I'm begging you. Oh, please. So they're making a little bit of headway here. What do we got? Cartley Axeman doing all right. 110 kills. But they're getting hounded pretty good. Yes! Get him. I don't know what Carthage was thinking. I don't know if they didn't notice that those Cartley Axemen were up there, but say goodbye to your Cretans. Say goodbye to your very expensive archers. Here we go. These guys starting to move. I think the Nubian Bowmen were trying to get some shots off. Double Cav. Bring the horse archers over and start shooting the Chotels, honestly. What's he doing here? Hiding? Maybe they're getting shot at. Wavering going on. Was a noble fight? Yeah. They're scary, man. 101 kills so far. Still have 95 guys. Armored Desert Hoplites are here. They should be in Hoplite Wall, honestly, but what are you going to do? Right now, I mean, there should be somebody here, Hoplite, holding this, and then archers, of course, should be here, firing into the back, or even maybe here. I don't know if you can get into this courtyard here. Sometimes on some of the maps, you can actually get into these, and if this is one where you can get inside of, then that would be huge because you could shoot right into the backs of the who are losing slightly at the moment. Managed to get his Nebuchadnezzar heavy archers up on the wall. They are duking it out with the Nubian Bowmen. They're not doing too great though. They're taking some serious casualties, which is unfortunate. So yeah, they're gonna be gone. But he can't do anything about it because the Chotel Warriors are here. I think they get a bonus to large, hidden bonus to large as well, just because of their cleavers that they got here. But I mean, balance of power is still pretty even, but it just feels like the defenders have so much more in reserve, as opposed to what the attackers have. And Athens is just like sitting back here doing nothing. Like, he has 2 Thorax Swordsmen and 4 Hoplites that could be doing some serious heavy lifting, and he's not doing anything with them. Like, I don't know what Athens is doing. Sometimes I try and, like, picture, like, the person playing in their home, like, on the computer. Like Athens right now, you know, he's, like, sitting back with his units and stuff, and I feel like that he thinks he's like, yeah, I'm in charge here, so I'm going to hold my units for last. And they'll go in and they'll smash everything. Not necessarily. Not necessarily. Don't think that's going to happen. Alright, so our Verni's being pretty aggressive over here, pushing pretty hard and fast. Oathsworn going to get into it with these Parthian swordsmen and Cartley Axemen. They're going to really have to do some heavy lifting to take care of these Oathsworn in the long run. I mean, you could get the Sword Masters over there. They'd probably be a pretty good match. I mean, what have we got here? 60, 83, and 85 for melee attack, melee defense, and base morale. Yeah, they could probably absolutely shred these guys. Oh, look! Look! How about that? I told you. I told you. Nice. So now he should... Oh, they're pulling back. So they're going to get shot pretty good. They came over here. They neutralized this for a little bit. Look at all the bodies, though, man. Good lord. There they go. What are we doing here? Brought the cab back in. Both generals? Nabatea was over here, right? Yeah, looks like both generals. Let the camel counterfracts out. They're hidden, so that's good. They won't know. Kush is finally moving on up. Don't tell me you're gonna do this. Why do you have your archers up here? 31, 120. They probably have ammo. Yeah, they're out. So it doesn't matter. Oh, I thought he was gonna bring them up on the wall too, but nope. Verney, 2 more units wavering. I don't know what he's doing with the Oathsworn. Like, they're just gonna get shot up. They should be in the mix. Like, anywhere. They should be just in the mix anywhere, and that they'd be doing good. Because, like, the infantry... I love Nabatea. They're one of my favorite, like, factions to play, especially on defense when money isn't necessarily an object. And Colchis is alright. I've never played as them, because the roster just isn't big enough. And Parthia, obviously, is... mainly a cav faction. Like, a lot of people pick Parthia and they do sally outs with a bunch of cav because their infantry is not that great. So the fact that our Verney, who is a melee heavy focused faction, is pulling away with one of their best units is wild to me. And I get that there's still like a lot of like projectile fire on the field that, you know, could take care of them, but got to be somewhere they can go. And this goes back to only focusing on one breach. People see the breach and they're like, oh, this is easy. I don't have to use towers to get on the wall and then take heavy losses. I can just waltz in. Yeah, you can. But if you knock down only one section of the wall and everyone's crowding into the same place... you're not going to have a good time. Like, that's just a fact. Well, what are you going to do? Finally, now they're feeling comfortable enough to pull back. This is just I don't know. Oh, you finally brought your guys up, and he actually walked them. I'll give him that credit at least. He walked them over. But even still, they should have been up here earlier. Like, it's wide open in here. There's no reason why all of these units shouldn't be at least behind the tortoises, ready to go. Thurio spears are in here. Or no, the Thurio's hoplites. Not going to have a very good time. Nabatea keeps falling back. These guys are getting shot in the back. That's terrible. Mobile fighters probably getting focused down right now as well. Yeah, but these Shotels are getting focused heavy. Armored Desert Hoplites countercharge the Thurios Hoplites. And now, here, it's tough though because they're going to get flanked as well. But it would be sweet to see these guys come down off the wall and charge into the back, but they'll just get flanked. There's no point. Unless Carthage just keeps going for it and gets into the mix over here, and then he can bring them down after the fact. We'll have to see what happens. And he going, no, nothing? They're just hanging out. I hope he moves them up soon. I mean, these guys are being left out in the wind. He could absolutely go after these guys, or at least try to. I mean, what do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Just about 16 units, if not more, in reserve, ready to go. Whereas, what do they have? 1, 2, I'm not even going to count these guys. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. You know, I feel like they weren't aggressive enough as well. I mean, well, we know they weren't aggressive enough because they didn't bother to try and attack other sections of the wall. Don't get me wrong. For the attackers, this is a difficult settlement to attack because you don't have a lot of options. All right? It's this section of wall here. Hold on. This section here, right? And here. You have this tiny little bit right here that you could assault. And then it's over here. Pardon me. It's this over here. And yeah, you have this too, but realistically, I don't think I've ever seen anyone over here with the tower take this, neutralize this, and then, you know, slowly but surely make their way across over here. I don't think I've ever seen anyone do that. Not that it can't be done, but I mean, too, isn't there no, there's no gate. There's a bridge, but it's broken. So yeah, I don't know. Don't know. But there goes Armored Shotel Warrior from Kush. Now they're left with only 4. Not going good. It's a slow grind, man. Sometimes they're just like that. But that's not a bad thing because that allows us to sit here, watch, and see what mistakes were made and speculate what they could have done differently just to, you know, maybe have done it better. I mean, realistically, maybe, you know, it should have been 2 and 2 over here and then 2 over there, you know? Because, I mean, at least over here, the streets are pretty wide, as opposed to over here, where, I mean, they're wide, but, like, you have 2 lanes of egress, and that's it. You can go this way, or this way, and that's it. You can't go over here, because it's a dead end. So they box themselves in, sort of. Carthage sent in their general to try and do some type of damage. They are shock cav. So remember, shock cav initially hurts really bad. You're getting hit by a Mack truck. But then the longer they stay in combat, the worse that they do. Because their melee defense is garbage. So he's not going to have necessarily the greatest of times. And if he stays there too long, he's going to lose his general. He needs to pull them out. But it does not look like that's what he's doing. Yeah. Losing decisively. And sending in 2 units of depleted noble fighters isn't gonna do much of a difference, you know? There goes their general. Carthage is done for. Now this is a 4v3. Athens has finally got his Thorax Hoplites in the mix. Up against 2 units of armored Desert Hoplites. What are you doing? What are we doing here? Are we fighting somebody? What are we fighting? Nice, here we go. Gonna charge these guys in the back. Love to see it. Oh, Lake Carthaginian Hoplites. They're just trying to retreat. Come on down. Charge these guys in the back. Get them out of here. Quick as you please. But this is it, man. Here he goes. This is the other thing, too. You got to be patient. You have to have the fortitude to be able to wait and wait and wait and wait and wait for a right moment to be able to strike, whether it's a big one or a small one. But these 3, I mean, they're probably out of ammo. Right? Yeah. But the loss of these 3 units will add to the demoralization of Athens' forces. So now, what does Athens have left? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 units left. Arverni is more or less done for. These guys are getting shot at. This was a mistake coming up here. I understand that he's trying to be sneaky and make his way around. But when you're this depleted and you haven't made any type of headway going in this direction, this is not the right move. Because all you're going to do is expose yourself. They have a lot of archers still, many of whom probably have yet to have fired a shot and probably have plenty of ammunition. 90 kills. Do you think they're out of ammo? I guarantee you they're not. Yeah. So, where are they going anyway? Oh, right there. It's just, it's wild. Again, and this is a difficult settlement to attack. So, I mean, you can't lay the blame completely at the attackers. And if any of the attackers happen to be watching, I apologize for being so brutal. If I am being brutal, I don't know. But I can't reiterate it enough. You shouldn't focus all of your efforts on one section of the wall. You should not do that, especially in this settlement, in this walled city, where your options to attack are limited. You shouldn't be focusing. I mean, could you imagine if the defenders had pikes? If they brought pikes, and they waited till the attackers didn't have any more, like ranged left, and then they brought the pikes up, this would be over in a heartbeat. I mean, perfect example, right over here. Nabatea could have dropped a unit of pikes. Give me the green. Right here, and slowly pushed up and gotten rid of these Thorax hoplites immediately.
Disengage!
Again, still, if Athens here should be assisting the Armored Shotel warriors here. Athens needs to be helping. Like, my God, Athens, I feel was the one who dropped the ball the most in this, because they were late to commit troops. They held troops way far back when they didn't need to. There was no point. And there you go. Now he's sending guys in to help. Let's see. Yeah, these guys, the combat's even, but they're not going to be doing too hot for too long. Countercharge, Parthian swordsman. Charge. And he stopped. He stopped at the Thorax hoplites. With the 22. They get a 22 charge bonus as opposed to a 19 by these Parthian swordsmen. Hoplites are supposed to be used as a kind of a shock unit, but as opposed to cycle charging, you charge them in to utilize that crazy charge bonus, and then you plop them in hoplite wall immediately after. As soon as they've all completed their charge, hoplite wall, and then you just leave them there. Because what that charge is doing is it's disrupting the line, knocking guys over, killing some, and then you put them in hoplite wall so that their melee defense goes up exponentially. Maybe not exponentially. Let's see. They're in hoplite wall over here, I think, right? What do we got? 74 as opposed to... That's a melee defense, right? As opposed to 59, which is a pretty big jump. Arverni's gone. I didn't even clock that. You know, but what do we got over here? 250 kills, 156, 216. The ballista, 237. Goddamn. Right, yeah, so they're all out of ammo. 133, they're out of ammo. I never heard that before. So just spit. 247. Yeah, archers are doing some serious heavy lifting here. But look at this. 106, but they probably still have some ammo. Nope, they don't. Does anyone still have ammo? No, maybe not. Cav coming around. Now would be the time to try and get in there. Honestly. Yeah, so it doesn't seem like that they have any 85, so they probably have ammo left. Ugh, pardon me. I'm very tired. I've stayed up one too many nights in a row playing games. I actually started for funsies with the Radius mod, because as you all know, I love the Radius mod. A Syracuse campaign. And Carthage is no more. I've taken most of North Africa. I'm having quite a bit of fun with it. I haven't forgotten the Illyrian Empire campaign. I think I am going to go back to that, actually. I don't know when I'm going to pick it back up, but I'm definitely going to do that. And then we'll probably start something else, too. Videos for the time being, I think, are going to be a little sporadic. I really need to get my PC room sorted and to get my noise-canceling foam mats up. Because one, like, it echoes too much, and two, I want to be able to be a little loud at night without having to worry about waking up my kids or getting a text from my wife saying that I'm being too loud. So yeah, that's something that I need to work on. It's just, life is crazy. I have 2 kids. I work, and so finding the time to actually like clean out that room and reorganize everything is difficult. So please bear with me. All 288 of you that have stuck around. I appreciate it. Genuinely, I do. Do we still have ammo here? Nah, 156. They might just be sending them up to send them up. But these guys look like they still have ammo. 143, they might be out now. No, they still have some ammo. That's good. Yeah, now we're really just getting into... That's good. Getting rid of these guys. That's good. Sending the archers. Thorax swordsman. Probably not going to be lasting too much longer either. Doesn't even have these guys in Hoplite Wall. Just silly. Built the warriors. Again, 1 unit of Cav, 3 units of Shotel warriors. That's insane, but that is the power of a sally out. It's not how much damage you can do, it's the amount of psychological terror that you can place upon the attacker to keep them from actually committing troops. That's what you want. You want to keep them from committing troops without losing anything of your own. I mean, look, if you can surprise the shit out of them and really do a number on them with a sally out, then yeah, absolutely do it. But most of the time, sally outs are good for like 2 minutes, and then the units that get sent out end up dying, and then the attackers just kind of like shuffle back to where what they were originally going to do. So there goes the Thorax swordsman, starting to waver. There's a lot of fighting going on here. Balance of power is in the defender's favor, and yeah, now it's a matter of time. I mean, they're freed up over here. I'd be pressing the advantage and coming over here, because this is it. This is all they got left. I mean, the same can be said for the defenders. They really don't have much left. that's what I think I would be doing is coming over here and pressing my advantage and trying to be as much of a headache as humanly possible. But these guys out. We still have some ammo left, which is good. So that's some good trigger discipline on Kush's part. They might be out. Are they? Nope, they still have ammo as well. Wait.
We understand. Quick march!
Yeah, so they need to press the advantage. I think. What do they got here? I would take these 2 armored district hoplites and come this way with it, and come over here. See if I couldn't debate them into countercharging, even some of these guys, and then at that point I'd have units up on the wall, come down the stairs, and try and flank as much as I could. Go, Carly Axeman moving on forward. Gonna get in here and help. Thorax Swordsman managed to not waver. That's good. 7 minutes left in this one, guys. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment, do all that cool YouTube stuff. Helps out the channel. I, of course, appreciate it as well. Imagine that it's just like a complete twist, and somehow the defenders start to like drop like flies. Yes, they're still they're still wary of this one unit. All right, still can't move anybody because can't leave this undefended. So they have to have these units here. I wouldn't even, if he's bringing that unit of camel cataphracts in, I would leave them out. I would get them close. I would bring them a little bit closer, just to taunt and be a bit of a dick, and see if I couldn't get them to chase me. Not that I think that they would, because why would you? It's not worth it. These units are off the wall. Had to come down, come over here, bolster what's going on over in this section. Kush is really throwing. Is he pushing? Doesn't seem like it. Archer's starting to waver. That's no surprise. This is it. This is it. This is the end times. Now it's just, it really is even more of a grind fest now. I mean, at this point, they have to know that they're beaten for the most part. Yeah, bringing that cab inside, it appears, has freed them up to do whatever. But at this point, like, I would keep the cav like right here, exactly what he's doing. The minute that I saw these Shotels move, that cav's coming right back out and charging right into here. Absolutely. Hippeus Lancer's just kind of standing there too. Not doing much of nothing. And they still got these Kolkhi Nobles, fresh, full unit. So like, and what do they get? Do they get shield screen or shield wall? Hoplite wall, okay. Shield screen is nice because it like really raises the melee defense to like stupid levels. It's ridiculous. It's so crazy. Nobles. Kolkhi Nobles. Thorax Hoplite's gonna be out of here. Nice, love to see that. Pulling these guys out. Get the Neptune Axe Warriors in there. You guys are moving farther away. Telling you, get these guys back out here. Come on. At this point too, like I would probably just I would communicate with Nabatea to try and get like a nice little defensive perimeter here. And then with whatever units I have here, and then to pull these guys out. because they'll give chase. These three, 2 Kush and the 1 Athens unit will give chase, and then they'll just run into what's already there. Three minutes left. I wonder if they're just going to concede, or if it's going to be mass rout. It'd be interesting to watch. I think overall, especially combined with focusing so much on this entrance over here, these breaches, it was too much stalling while sending in units piecemeal. That's never gonna get you anywhere. I mean, obviously you can't just like, all right, everyone go in, because then that's gonna be blob infantry tactics, and that doesn't do anybody any good, right? But pussyfooting around and not, again, I know I keep harping on this, but I cannot stress enough how important it is to attack multiple points of the wall. Not doing that made it so that they didn't get more guys into the fight, and that just ended up screwing them in the end, unfortunately, which, you know, it's kind of sucked for them. So now it's basically just, it's Kush. I mean, yeah, they got their guys here, but Payas Lancer's getting on through. He's not really pulling through, but he is kind of. Colchian Nobles moving forward. We're going to try and intercept these guys. Nabatean and Noble Cav going to move. Also going to try and tie those guys down. Losing. Losing. They're all losing. Just not great. Winning slightly. That's something, I guess. Yes, go! Get him! Kush is answering in kind, though. He's on top of it. Nice. Good eye, Parthia. Come on back. Get a nice little rear charge into the back of these armored Shotel warriors. Do some big numbers. What are you, 121? 20? Boom! What is it going to drop to? 115. There you go. Not bad. Get him. Oh my God! Jesus Christ! Keep going. Go for the general. Did you see that? That's what I always forget, that the camels do more like charge damage because they're like big and bulky. That was it. I guess they conceded. That was like the entire unit got knocked on its ass. Holy Christ, man. All right, end replay. Let's see how everybody did here. Jeez Louise. All right. Babini getting the most out of everyone with 2,640 kills. Wait. He had a Scorpion? Where did he have a Scorpion? I didn't even see that. That, because he had wall-mounted artillery. Having the Scorpion counts as artillery. Whatever. What are you going to do? All right. Noble Horse Archers, 113. Scorpion, 237, was definitely tearing through some guys. 311 and 372 for the Camel Cataphracts. 158, 238, 250 for the Archers. 24 and 86. 86 is pretty good for Hillman. And then the Parthian Swordsman, 145, 71, 104, 40, 218, 107, and 166. Snowman getting 1,709 kills. 0 for the Colchian Noble General. He just sat back and enjoyed the show. 247, 156, 106, 133 for the archers. 95 and 14 for the other Colchian nobles. 16 for the Eastern Spears. 39, 17, and 31 for the Hillmen. And then the Cartley Axemen, 159, 125, 92, 116, 179, was it 83? 83 and 101. Skull getting 1,334 kills, just all club levy. You absolute Chad. 130 for the Swordmaster General, Jesus Christ. 53, 70, 73, 57, 61, 54, 86, 6, 113, 53, 94, 62, 57, 58, 70, 48, 88, 41, and 60. Some of them put up pretty decent numbers. 113 is really good. And then Saladin with 2,368 kills. 9 for his Nabatean Noble Cav General. 433 for the Chariots. Nice. Well done there. 91, 176, 175, 147 for the Heavy Archers. Armored Desert Hoplites. Say that 5 times fast. 104, 192, 92, and 72, and 161. And then the Nabatean Axe Warriors. 97, 144, 62, 221, 60, and 132. TMA with the 1,192 kills. 79 for his General. 8, 22, 85, and 24 for the Slingers. 61 and... are these Thorax Hoplites? 84, 42, and 49 for Thorax Hoplites. Thurios Hoplites, 34 and 42. Light Hoplites, 12, 8, 127, 69, 48, 110, and 73. Then 90 and 125 for the Thorax Swords. This is not too many. He should have. I don't know. Never mind. I'm not going to be negative. Albertus with 1,623 kills, 25 for his General, 30 for the Iberian Cav, 73, 31, 65 for the Cretans, 17, 76 for Late Carthaginian Hoplites, 153, 143, 172, 113 for the Libyan Infantry, 106, 99, 128 for the Mercenary Gallic Warriors, 30 for the Iberians. Again, I've said it before and I'll say it again. Our mercenary Iberian swordsmen are late game units. They have insane, I think, or at least in my opinion, that they're better for late game units. They have absolutely insane melee defense, and they have projectiles that you can selectively fire. So I feel like that they would be better for taking on high tier units that are depleted and also helping to deal with pikes. But that's just my opinion. And then 202 and 106 for the Noble Fighters. Black Knight, 1,749 kills, 83 for the General, 108, 145, 126, 181 for the Archers, not bad. 176, 31, 15 for the Celtic Warriors, 36, 128, 156, 110, 96, 8, and 99 for the Chosen Swordsman, 58 and 49 for the Levi Freeman, 28 for the Naked Swords, and 44 for the other Oathsworn. And then Awesome DJ, 427, 1,967. 146 for the Royal Kashay Archers. 102, 77, 102 for the Nubian Bowmen. And then the Armored Chotels, 357. That's actually really good. 187, 233, not bad. 77, 113, and 3. And 97. And then the Kushite Slaves just got absolutely annihilated. 75, 82, 105, 132. That's pretty good. And 79. That's it. So, what did we learn about this battle? What did we learn not to do? Say it with me now, children. Don't focus one section of the wall. Spread out your attack. Stagger your attack, even. But don't focus one section of the wall. That has been today's lesson with Lictor. All right, that's it for me. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I know I did. And as always, have a great day, morning, evening, afternoon, night, whatever time of day it is, wherever you are while you're watching. Just have a good one. Peace out, guys.